Oh Lord. Oh Lordy, Lordy. I see somebody got. Oh, this is I guess everybody can hear me. I'm trying to get all situated here, but I see I see Nickel already got smashed, so I'm giving you a link here in a minute, Nickel. So hang on. So good Lord, there we go. Getting everything all arranged and stuff like that. I think I finally got my YouTube back in order. They keep changing crap on me, which I hate. So let me give you a link there, Mr. Nickel and JM. If you want to come up, you're more than welcome. Let's get this thing party started. And so paste. There we go. It is in there. Hey, Lucky Star, C4, JM, Nickel, Silver Stacking. Hey, there you go. Oh, Nickel, she got you again. Oh Lord. Oh, I tell you, that's something. How's Barbie tonight? Is Barbie okay? JM, you want to come up? You're more than welcome. There's a link. West Texas Stacker, hello. How you doing? Good to see you. Thanks for coming by. Be sure and hit that like and love button for me. I need all the help I can get. Hey, Lucky Star, good seeing you. So, oh my, you win number one. That's funny, Mr. Nickel.
Yep. Well, it comes down to it's going to be who wins the Ohio State Indiana game, and whoever wins that will be the number one seed. And if Texas A&M can go undefeated, they'll probably move them up to the 2 seed. Indiana would then be the 3rd seed, and I think Oregon will be the 4th seed. But we'll have to wait and see.
Yeah. Hey, Matt Wins, how you doing? Good to see you. Thanks for coming. Crafty Stacker, how you doing? Thanks for coming.
I think Texas A&M though was going to lose at Texas the last game, and that's going to knock them back. And then Alabama has a shoe in; they don't even have to show up to win their last game. And then Georgia plays Georgia Tech, so if Georgia beats Georgia Tech at home, then it'll be Georgia and Alabama in the SEC finals if A&M loses. And then of course A&M would not get a top 4 seed if they lose that last game. So.
Right. And I'm already ready for women's basketball, man. I want it to start again.
No, college is.
Well, I'm talking about for Caitlin. I want to see Caitlin Clark play and Sophie Cunningham and Hull. I really like that team.
Well, they have an expansion draft, so they'll have that first, and then you get to protect so many players. I don't know how many it's going to be this year. There's 2 teams they're adding on. So I don't know if they'll protect Cunningham or not. I know Clark will be protected. I think the Boston will be protected and, like that. But I don't know how many they get. If they get 6, I think Cunningham will be protected. But she's also got to be re-signed. So I don't know. I don't know if you protect them, then re-sign them, or you have to re-sign them and then protect them. So there's a ton of Indiana players that's up. Most of the team, they have to re-sign with contracts. So I don't know if she'll agree to the money or not. She's indicated she wanted to stay at Indiana, but we got to wait and see what happens.
Yeah, exactly. You never know. People change their minds and stuff like that. So hey, Wendy, thank you for coming. JM, thank you for coming up. It's been a crazy week this week. Did everybody get the Epstein Files in your email today or yesterday or anybody?
Epstein Files.
Hey, Rocky, good to see you.
Good seeing you, JM.
I think we pretty much know that the vast majority of the world's elite are in on it.
Oh, you know, it is really. I know. Hey, Beto, how you doing? Thanks for coming up.
I heard.
I really think it's going to expose a lot of people that were going to be surprised, and
I think
I think
600. I
it's
heard
funny.
600 Republicans. 600 Republicans is what I heard.
It wouldn't surprise me. And you know what's really really funny? Like this week, you had Marjorie Taylor Greene resigned, and she said she's going to be leaving January. I think it was the 5th. I think
Fifth.
of
Fifth.
next year.
Yep. Yep.
So I think she's going to be leaving, and then I heard today I got an email from one of my cohorts that said that she's going to run for president. So I was just laughing. I'm like, running for president, huh? I was just like, wow.
One thing
Well,
I also wanted to mention there, just quick, Rocky. Sorry to interrupt you,
Oh,
Nickel.
that's okay.
Like, I don't know if you guys recall when this whole thing between Russia and Ukraine started. That whole, I'll just call it a battle. I've never seen so many ads on YouTube, just like pop-up ads coming up all about like mail order brides from Ukrainian, like for Ukrainian women. I'm serious.
It's
So like
crazy, isn't it?
you were talking about the Epstein files and thinking like, yeah, okay, so all of these young men are literally getting slaughtered out there, leaving all these women available, and then suddenly, boom, all of these. It's like mail order brides, Ukrainian dating sites, and like I'm in Canada. What am I getting all this stuff from Ukraine from? So it seems like it's trafficking on a different level. Anyway, sorry to interrupt you.
I agree. You know, I agree with you. Uh, back in the day, a few years back, it's been quite a while when I went to Russia and they had those dating sites for Russian women. I mean, you could go to a agency over there and actually look at a catalog or like a computer screen, and they had all the profiles of all these women looking for boyfriends, husbands, and stuff, and they want to come to the U.S. And it's unbelievable what how many they had, and I can see that with Ukraine because there's going to be a lot of widows in Ukraine, and there'll be a lot of available beautiful ladies over there. The Ukraine women, or even Russian women, are just absolutely beautiful.
And
And
I would be extremely careful about that too, guys. Like
oh yeah,
if you know anybody that gets tempted by that, I strongly believe a lot of them are probably what do you call it, like a double agent, or at least an agent or a spy or something like that, and they're looking to cross the border and infiltrate in
right.
many cases, in my opinion.
What was that? What was that one that Chinese lady that was Swalwell was sleeping with? That Fang Fang or something like that? Her name was.
Yeah, she got all kinds of good information. But you know, he's running for governor.
What's California?
Yeah.
Is he really?
Yeah.
Oh Lord.
Now they can have California state secrets. But yeah, you got to be real careful because if they're from China, they could be trying to get in the country via the tube spy. So you'd have to be really careful there. But the Ukraine, I'm afraid what they're trying to do is just get more men. So, hey, marry me, baby. And then you come there and then you end up on the front line. So, because they need all the men they can get. But
well, let me give you an idea of what it was like, because I checked into this over while I was over. I stayed a month in Russia, and so I had a lot of fun while I was there. I'll just say that, okay? And I'm not going to tell you any stories about it, but I did check into if I decided I wanted to get a bride over there, and so it at the time it was going to cost me $10,000 to have this lady go through Russian check, and then they have to be checked out by a doctor, and that costs you. And then when they come to the U.S., and you have to pay for that, what they call a marriage visa. So it's for 3 months. So if they come over here for 3 months and you don't marry them, they have to go back. So, but that's going to be $10,000 out of your pocket at that time. I bet it's even higher now. And I can tell you right now that there is a lot of beautiful women over there wanting. They love American men over there. I can tell you that right now. Even though I couldn't speak Russian, I didn't have to speak much. They knew what I wanted, and they were happy to be with me. I tell you. So it was really something else to go over there for that.
So,
And
so you went. Is it something to do with your airlines?
yeah.
You know, they have routes out of Russia.
Well, I can get, let's say I can get really cheap flights overseas into Europe and stuff like that. And so I can, it helps to go over there and do that if you work for an airline. So
Basically, where you're at, you hit Alaska, you hit Russia, you hit Hawaii.
actually, when I flew in there, I flew from here to Chicago and then Chicago to Frankfurt. And I stayed in Frankfurt for a while, in which Frankfurt, Germany, being as I'm part German, half German, that I really hit it off over there. But Germany is expensive. It's like a cup of coffee, like $5 US. It's incredible what things cost in that country. And so then I left Germany, Frankfurt, Germany, and went to Ukraine, or not Ukraine, but I flew into what they call Kazakhstan, which is a capital of another capital. It has a Kremlin like it is a Moscow and stuff like that. And then after I did that, I got me a taxi. Now the taxis over there are like Ubers here, and I went from the airport there to a little town called Yorsha Ole, and it was a small little town. And I got me an apartment there, and I stayed there for a month in this apartment, and it wasn't too bad. It was pretty cheap because Moscow. If you go to Moscow, it's very expensive. It's very touristy, and Moscow, if you go into a hotel, it costs you $250 American. Well, I stayed a month in this smaller town, and it only cost me $900 for a month. So I rented this little. It had a kitchen and everything, and I went down and shopped and cooked. Hey, 79, good that you're here. You're missing my story, 79. But anyway, I went down to the grocery store and bought groceries and went up so I could cook for myself, and I knew what I was eating. But the people in Russia, they go to the store every day. They don't have big refrigerators like we do to keep the food in freezers. They have little small refrigerators, and they go to the store and they buy the food for that day, and they go home. The ladies go home and they cook that right there in that day. So the food is really fresh there. It's really, I will say that their food that they consume in Russia is really good. I went to a little town called not Yorsha Ole, but Tuberk Shara, I think is how I'm pronouncing it. And they had a Russian brewery there. Well, of course, I had to take a tour, and England. Yeah, there you go, England too. Barb, we need to go to England. Let's go to England, Barbara. And so we're gonna have fun, girl. I'm a fun guy, I tell you.
But I think 79. That's how she got here. She's probably Russian. She probably got a visa. Came over here.
I don't think 79 is Russian at all. I think she is a apple pie American lady that is very attractive. Shut up, Nickel, she said. Oh, Lord. but I had a great time over there. I won't tell you the nightclubs I went to. I won't tell you much, but it was an eye opening what it was like to live in Russia. I really enjoyed it.
I bet I know the nightclub. It was probably called the Knockers.
Lucky Star says Rocky took his dong to Russia. I did. It wouldn't spin. Oh, Lucky Star. It was. I'll call you and tell you a story about my dong session in Russia. So I'll tell you all about that. Remind me of the club and the night I went into a nightclub there. So that was interesting. So.
Yep, Dean, I've got like 2 sources to say that 79 is indeed a real female.
Dean, I have seen pictures of 79, and I can confirm she is a real female. And I mean, she's a looker, buddy. She's a looker.
But the question is, are they real?
No, she's not AI. Hey, Jackknife, thanks for coming. Dennis, thank you for coming. Good seeing you. Thank you for coming in. Yes. So it's quite interesting, And I have to say, when you can fly for close to free, you can go to a lot of different places. So it makes it really good to be able to do that.
And you got what, an open passport or something?
No, not open, because when I went to Russia, I had to send my passport to the Russian embassy in California. And what I had to send them, I can't remember how much it was, but I had to send them a check and a return envelope back to me, FedEx, they wanted. And they gave me a visa for 90 days. I could go there for 90 days. Anything past 90 days, I had to have a test for HIV. And I wasn't going to stay there 90 days, so I wasn't going to spend the money for a test like that. But it's really, you have to send it in and they give you your visa and stuff like that. And then you would go. I tell you what, that's interesting going through customs in Russia. Here's an American going through Russian customs. That was interesting, So that it was very, very interesting.
So now, Rocky, I also found it very interesting that you said you've been to Kazakhstan.
Yep.
Because Kazakhstan is the featured city in that movie Borat.
Yes, right? It is.
Kazakhstan, best country in the world.
Yep.
Right. And in addition to that, back when I was going down through a couple rabbit holes, it turns out that Kazakhstan is actually a major Illuminati stronghold now. It's become very, very developed.
Really? Well, Kazakhstan, there's a city outside of Kazakhstan that I went into that I was pretty impressed with, and it was called Tubruk Shara. I believe I'm pronouncing it right in Russian. But when I went in there and saw that town, it had cobblestone roads. Their city was very modern, and they had a Russian brewery there, and they made wheat beer there. And man, their wheat beer, once I started drinking that, I was done. I can tell you that. It was very strong.
So y'all are saying Kazakhstan?
Kazakhstan.
It's spelled the same way, isn't it? K-8. I mean,
K-H. I think it's K-H. I'll put it in the chat in a second.
Yeah, that's the one. They got a lot of medals. I got a lot of mines.
Right.
Yeah, that was
I would tell you on the Asian site that I go and talk to certain people on there. The ones from there, the women, they are very attractive. I can tell you right now, and they are all well built. That's all I can say.
Well, I want to say something, because you see what I was impressed with, the food that, like I said, they go to the store every day and get fresh food to cook. Okay. And that's the, what's grandma? I can't remember what the word for grandma, but babushka, I think her name is babushka, is a Russian grandma. So the babushkas would be in the store going around getting food for everybody, and then they take it home and cook for the family. But the food there was just out of this world, and the women, they don't have cars over there. They walk everywhere. So I can tell you, when they're walking in high heels, oh, and those tight Levi's that they wore or whatever jeans they were wearing, they were smoking hot. And you know, another thing that I did, if you decide to go to, as Barbara was talking, Barbara, if you go to Russia, you want to take blue jeans with you, American blue jeans. Oh, Lord. I took 3 women and 3 men's with me in my suitcases. I went over there. And I tell you what, I did some trading for those blue jeans. I can tell you that. It was really good.
Yeah, they pay a premium for those. Like they'll pay like $150 for a pair of Levi's.
Yeah, that's American $150.
Yep.
Yes. So when I was talking to those girls, let's just say I went to a disco, and it reminds me of John Travolta, and they had a big ball up on top, and it went around in circles and with a light on it. It reminded me of what it was like when back in the 70s and stuff like that. And that's what this disco was like. And so I went in there, and these 2 young gals, now they call the people that are from what they call village people, we call them country people here. And so they locked on to me, and they were both really nice people. That's all I'm going to say. I'm not going to incriminate myself, but it was a good time. So.
It sounds like you had fun hanging out.
Oh, I did. And talk about those people over there, like the guy that owned the advertising agency for all these girls. He got with me, and we sat there, and we went down and partied one night. And here I'm used to drinking tequila. Now, you can't buy tequila in Russia, but you can buy vodka. Hey there, Jack. Good seeing you. Thank you for coming. You can buy vodka there, and they got good vodka. Me and him were drinking vodka, and he was going to get this American drunk, and that didn't happen. We partied all night. I watched the sun come up the next day, and we were hitting those different places and stuff like that. It was fun. It was fun. Jack Gilliam, thank you for coming. John Camper, thank you for coming. Be sure and hit that like and share button, and so we can do this. So I haven't even talked about one thing about what I was going to talk about tonight. Got me sidetracked on my trip that I had years ago. So 79, let's go to Russia. You ready to go to Russia, 79? You'd have fun. I do have pictures, Dean. I do have pictures. And no, I'm not going to send them to you either. They're very incriminating. So I can't have them floating around anywhere. I might get fired probably. But yeah, they were, it was a good time. That's all I'm going to say.
Those aren't pillows.
Yep, you're right. You're right. Yeah, it was a good time. It was good.
Well, tell us what do you think about the silver and the medals? What's going on there?
Well, let me. I've been doing quite a bit of research on silver right now. Is Rocky on Epstein's list? You see what Barbara put on there?
Yep.
Yeah, I don't think Rocky's on that list.
Oh Lord, Barbara, you're a bad girl. You get a spanking. Come here, darling. I'm gonna give you a spanking, and you're gonna enjoy it. Your face is red. I know. I know. I can see it.
That's just bad. Go to Rocky's room.
Oh Lord, some of the stories I could tell you there. But anyway, God, now you got me so laughing inside. You're a pig. Thank you, Barbara. I love you, darling. So,
Cowboy.
Nickel was a troll boy on the island. Did you see that, Nickel? What?
Yeah.
Oh, Rocky. She said the towel boy. Nickel was the towel boy.
Oh.
And Epstein tried to steal me, but I wouldn't go.
Oh, Rocky's not fetching like JFK. No, no, no. I can't. I don't spill the beans like you. I'm pretty quiet about what I do. It's best that way, you know. I don't need.
We'll wait for the Rocky. We'll wait for the Rocky memoirs.
There you go.
And we'll
there
read
you go. All right, now let's talk about silver. What's going on with silver? Now, as we know, let me get my notes because I don't remember the exact dates. But Trump's executive order last March of 2025, he was talking about making silver a precious metal as a, he called it, all right, here.
Strategic.
Yeah, I'm looking at what he called it, but yeah, strategic metal. And so what they were doing is because of China is not letting silver go out of its borders. So all the silver is staying in China. Show me this doll where you oh, 79. That's over the top. Oh, he shows a doll where Epstein touched you. That's pretty
He's
good.
79's a psychologist, I bet you.
I got a G.I. Joe doll. Is that good enough for you, 79? So what's going on is they declared, I believe it was March of 2025. He did an executive order about increasing the domestic ore and our minerals, domestic minerals, because we need to bring up our minerals because we've gotten really laxed on depending on China and other countries. So now he's trying to do it. Now think about this. With the silver futures going the way they are, and I don't know if anybody keeps up with the futures and compares it with spot price, but they call that backwardation. Yeah, a backwardation. So what we're seeing right now is silver price is higher than the futures market, and so they call that backwardation. Now, if it was the other way around, you would call it contango. Now, contango means that the spot price and the futures price is higher than the spot price. Well, it's backwards. So backwardation is what we have for the silver market. Well, with people asking for silver, what's this? Oh my God, Lucky! I'm trying to keep up with the chat and talk too. With the futures price lower and it's backwards, what that means in our market that we are in a real. Hey, Truthful Troll, good seeing you. We are in a silver shortage. That means the silver is being bought up faster than we can produce it around the world, and so it's really going fast. Now, what this means for me and tells me by this happening like this, and it's been going on for a while, that it's time to see silver. Silver's going to make another big jump. Now we see silver going down and people are not wanting to buy it. They're kind of getting out of the silver market. But to me, this is the dip and you should be buying on the dip. I'm still very bullish on silver and gold. So you're seeing it being cheap and you're going to see it just take off here. And you see with silver being disconnected with the backwardation of silver, that means that we're getting even worse and worse as far as being able. Yeah, there's a shortage. That's right, John. And so, which is needed. Yep, that's exactly right. So, me personally, I'm not giving you advice, but me personally, I'm still bullish on buying silver. I know it's expensive. Buy what you can. Buy 90% silver. And I always say, and this is something that I wanted to say, buy silver eagles. Are you buying silver rounds or what do you, Dennis, I buy only silver eagles and constitutional or junk, what they call. I feel that constitutional silver is good, and then American Eagles, because American Eagles are easy to get rid of. Everybody wants them, and plus you're gonna get paid over spot for them. You're welcome, Dennis. You're welcome. And so I only buy silver eagles and constitutional. Now I like constitutional silver because you want something small enough that if our system falls, we have silver or some type of money that we can swap out different things with constitutional. Dimes, I love dimes. And so that dimes are just really
Yeah, they'll eventually be a run on dimes. You won't be able to find them.
exactly. It's really getting hard to find constitutional period. And so and now when you buy a dime, no, yes, Beto, that is so right because no more pennies. So if you're going through pennies and you can find 82 and back, that's the ones you want. They are silver. I mean silver. They are copper, 95% copper, and some of the 82s were not. But I agree, we do need pennies. I think it's a bad idea, but that shows you.
You got those big pennies. You got those big ones that are like the size of a $50.
I do not. I got like one or two of them. You know, the big one centers. You know, the big ones.
You ought to see what they go for on the auctions. They go nuts.
They go for huge money. Yeah.
Yeah, $20 or $30 a piece. Can you believe that?
If you can afford and it can find a box of pennies, I don't care if they're new or not. Buy the box. No more pennies is going to be right. I was looking at pennies today on eBay, and I saw boxes of pennies, selling for anywhere from $500 to $700 a box for pennies.
Yeah, I heard a lot of the banks aren't giving up their boxes of pennies to customers anymore, too.
Exactly, and so it's really hard to get them. So it's really crazy about what.
Yeah, they're right. The nickel will be next, and so the nickel's got his days are numbered. Looks like.
You know, I agree with you, nickel. And you think about it, it costs them nearly 13 cents to make one nickel.
Yeah.
Now, and they do away with the penny, they do away with the nickel. What's next? They're going to do away with all change, and then we're going to go into the CBDC or the stable coin, because I think what's going to happen, our cash is going to disappear, and we're not going to have any cash. So that's rip nickel. There you go, 79.
Well, that's the other thing. I heard that they're really not printing too many new $100 banknotes either. Like most of the $100 banknotes that are in circulation are getting really old and ratty now. Tough to find new ones.
Yeah, it's really hard to get them. I went to the bank here about 2 weeks ago or 3 weeks ago to get some $2 bills, and I came across two straps of $2 bills, and I thought, wow! And I couldn't believe it. They had brand new $2 bills. There wasn't nothing special in them, but they're brand new, and I think a strap of $2 bills will be worth way more than $200. And so there's 100 $2 bills in a strap. So I think and I was going to say this could be our next. You see that? There we go. Can everybody see that?
Yeah.
That's where our money's going. This is what's going on. And so they are going to take they want to get us to CBC, because you think about it, if you want to go buy gold and you're on CBC, hey Jamie Foxx, they'll they won't they can keep you from buying anything. That was one of Rocky's mail order brides. Yeah, there you go. So I don't see Tony tonight, Mr. 8-inch Nails. He's not here tonight. That's a shame. He's all the time doing that. But but anyway, on the silver, I firmly believe that we the people need to keep buying some sort. If you're only buying constitutional, or if you're buying silver eagles. Silver eagles are expensive. They're the cheapest place that I have found is Hero Bullion, and you can buy Hero Bullion at $55 a piece. That's I think that's $3.50 over spot, or $4, something like that. And so they are suffered a nervous. Oh no, 79. What'd you do to him? Did you come over and get him going? 79 says Tony suffered a nervous breakdown. Like, oh Lord. So let's see right now. Right now, I'm looking at the silver right now, and it's going down. It's below $50. It's $49.87. And gold is $4,052.50. And they're trying to keep it there, but they're not going to be able to, because the problem of it is that silver is getting too bought up and it's coming short. And wait until, and when I come to that point next month in December, I'm going to look at the contracts and see if the COMEX or the LBNA start moving their delivery dates of their actual silver contracts, because they're being bought up and most people are wanting their actual silver. It was Sal that 79 says it's Sal. Okay. Yes, you can hardly get. I have not seen a 2025 penny at all, Budo. I've been looking at the as many as have been minted, and if you go to eBay, they want $14 to $19 a roll for a 25 roll of for D pennies, and there's not a shortage of these damn pennies. I can't believe they're getting that much for them. I think it's going to go down myself. Hey, Gerald, thank you for coming.
If you want pennies, just go look on the street. Everybody here throws them on the street. I pick them up all the time.
I won't leave a penny on the street. I'll pick them up all the time. I'm with you on that. Gerald says China, Australia, 160 countries already hit the floor running, as your bank already has you set up to ready to custodial services of your digital assets. Gerald, I believe that 100%, because there's a lot of stuff going in the background that we don't know about. Yes. Why? Yes.
And how about Bitcoin? Bitcoin's taking a pounding these days.
They are. And what I think, what might happen is, let's think about the actual government. U.S. government is pushing their own stable coin. Now, why would stable coin, or why would the U.S. government want anybody else in the business of a world currency as stable coin? They don't. And I really think that Bitcoin is going to take it in the shorts. Yeah, John Knox, I agree with you. Liquidity is drying up. The people are moving out of there and going into gold. And you're going to see more gold and silver just get gone. And so that's what's going on with Bitcoin. People are moving out of there.
It's down what, 50,000 from its high, or 40,000?
Yeah, something like that. I think it was 120,000 or something.
126. I think 126 was the high, and now it's down to 85,000 in it.
Well, let's just look at it right now. I'm not sure, because I don't remember his move.
I think it's down 40,000.
I still can't think of one good reason why Bitcoin should be priced higher than gold. It just
I can't either.
It's not backed by anything.
It's
I mean,
it's 86,700 right now.
so down 39,000.
And so they were trying to get me to go into, a bunch of my friends were trying to get me to buy it, but I just don't feel comfortable buying electronic stuff. It can be, I like actual hands-on, real silver and real gold in my hand.
And what can you really do with it? Because 80% of the businesses out there will not accept it still. So,
exactly.
So basically, you get coffee. What's that coffee place? Everybody goes to coffee.
Right.
Real
Exactly.
expensive. You can use it there, but I mean, you can't use it at the grocery store.
Well, and my understanding too is on small transactions. Like, let's say you go to Starbucks and you buy 10 coffees for you and a bunch of your friends, you're going to be paying something like a 20% fee on that. So
yeah, that's exactly right. Can you see that all right? I'm trying to get the glare off of it.
Looks like a proof American Eagle.
Okay.
Yeah,
Okay. Let me explain the jackknife. Here's the difference between gold and silver and a crypto. A crypto still depends mostly on the dollar. You got to buy it with the dollar. You got to sell it to get dollars.
Right.
Gold and silver, you do not have to. You can skip that process. Yes, you have to have the person willing to take it, but you can buy a home with gold bars. And like I said here, I was looking into it one time, and I have a bunch of silver. So I said, would you take 100-ounce silver bars for that house? And he said, you better believe it. So you don't have to have cash to make a purchase with gold and silver, but you do have to have cash in most cases to purchase anything with cryptos. It's just the way it is. But it's just a fact.
I agree with you there. I'm writing to Clear Lake. Where did you? Oh, let's see here. Where did you get those? You got some pennies, and where did you get those? At Clear Lake. Cowboys got lucky today. So did the Bears. Oh, did they win? Oh man, I missed it. Damn it. I do want to say something about my granddaughter. Now, my granddaughter in Texas there's a school in Texas, not too far from where I live, called Flower Mound. And Flower Mound has a really good education at that school. They're rated really high. And so she is what they call the color guard. And Flower Mound won state in their state with color guard, with the band and everything on the color guard. Well, they went just recently to Indianapolis for the Nationals, and they came in second in the Nationals. And so they performed at halftime at the football game today, the Cowboys and the Phillies halftime game.
Eagles.
So the Eagle game, yes. And so they performed there. Jerry Jones asked them to come there and order that. So my granddaughter was down on that field today. I can't wait to call her and talk to her about it, how she felt and stuff like that. But that was a big deal. So it was really, really good that Jerry Jones asked them to come because they won second place in the Nationals for the color guard. And so that was something else. But yeah, I got to go see her perform before they went to state. And when they won state, I thought, oh, because I mean, it was one of the best ones I've ever seen. They were so synchronized and did such a great job. Thank you, Lucky Star. I felt really good, So yeah, so she is gonna, she'll be back in it next year, and so I can't wait to see what they do next year. But that school is one of the better schools in Texas at Flower Mound there in Dallas. So you should check it out. But they are the second place national champs, and I think they should have won first place in the Nationals, because of the simple fact is that the people that won were a homeschool high school. Thank you, Barbara. They were and they dropped their twirling batons and their flags 6 times during the performance, whereas Flower Mound did not mess up one time. They did a perfect deal, so it's really a really good deal. I was very proud of her, so I got to send her something. So make sure she knows.
Hey, Rocky, I just wanted to correct something I said here
Okay.
earlier, and Jackknife called me out on it. It was
Okay.
regarding that 20% fee, on the hypothetical situation of, buying a round of 20 coffees at Starbucks. And I said around 20%. And in looking it up now, it looks like those fees have really dropped, actually. And Jackknife called me out on that. So thanks, Jackknife. I was going based on what I had researched. It was maybe a year or so ago. The fees were really high, and it looks like they've really come down now. So thanks for that, Jackknife.
Thank you, Jackknife. It's always good to get some input from other people. That's why I like anybody to come up and join us on our. Thank you, JM. You are an honorable man. Yeah, thank you, Jackknife.
Well, I'm just biased, I guess, against crypto because I don't see it as being real, and it's very expensive. And again, I think when the government puts their CBD, what is it, CBDC or
Yep.
CDBC, whatever.
CBDC, yes.
When they do that, I think that becomes all the other cryptos become obsolete, and I think that they're going to be deemed illegal. And I'll stick by that because I know the federal government.
I agree with you. I think that the U.S. is going to make something so they can control it. That stable coin that they come out, they're going to be wanting to control everything. And yes, and I agree with you.
And then the other point is people say, well, like I could have got it. I could have bit Bitcoin. I could have bought it for $2 a piece. That's how early I knew about it because I had people telling me. And then they said, look what you'd have today. I go, I wouldn't, because I said as soon as it got to 10, I would have sold it because that'd have been 5 times what I paid for it. I wouldn't have ever let it get. I would have never dreamed it could ever get to 10,000, 20,000, 25,000. So I would have sold a long time ago.
I'm doing a message here, so keep going there. Good Lord. So it's do I?
Oh, somebody said something about getting cranberry. I would like to have some cranberry. Again, y'all got to understand, I am by my lonesome. I don't want a full turkey. I don't want a whole bunch of cranberry because all of it's going to go to waste. It'd be stupid for me to pay all that money for that stuff and have it go to waste. So,
right, exactly. And I want to say everybody that I will be broadcasting Sunday after Thanksgiving, and I do have to work Thanksgiving and Friday, so I will be there, and Saturday. So it's going to be a busy weekend for me, and so I don't have to work Sunday. So, but I'm going to be busy, so it's going to be good. So, and I was just thinking. Let's see here. How many people are in here tonight? Oh, let's see. We got 23 people watching. So, you know what I'm thinking? That, let's see here. Why don't we have, oh, good Lord. Why don't we do a giveaway? And let's go 1 through 35. And, everybody, I'm going to give away a gold bar and a silver bar. And Dean's got 9. He's already 23 fools watching. Come on there. Is that what number you going with there? 1 through 35. And we'll let Nickel pick a number. So y'all figure out what number Nickel's going to go.
let me get it. I've already got my number in my mind.
All right, Dennis, you got number 5. Dennis is number 5. So I hear somebody in the chat said that the Cowboys won. I'm really happy to hear that they came back. They were down 21 points at one time. So I'm gonna have to see that game, finish it, because I had to do this. Pick another lucky number star. Pick another. Yeah, there you go.
I will say this: the NFL is wide open. I think there's there's probably 15, 16 teams that could go all the way and win it.
Well, I've been watching Denver. I tell you, Denver looks really good. But there's Kansas City too. I like Kansas City. Kansas City, last second field goal. Oh, there you go. Hey, Dean, that's great. I didn't see the game, but that's great. I will see it after I get off of here while I'm cooking dinner. So I 79. Are you going to come and cook dinner for me? I need you to cook dinner. 26. 79.
Last time I asked 79 if she cooked me dinner, she said that she left me a couple of frozen hot dogs in the sink.
Good old 79. I love her to death. All right, let's go stop here. And there you go. Thank you, JM. You beat me to it. There you go. 79. Are you gonna cook me dinner? Robo Boot says 13. Okay. All right. Let's see here. Anybody? I kind of go back up here and check, see what numbers everybody's got. Make sure nobody has gotten two. Matt Wing got 1. Beto's got 8. 1 through 35. Let's see here. Robo, I don't see anybody with a 13. And 13 is Lucky Star's favorite number too. What the heck? Where's Lucky Star at? What number does she pick tonight? I got to see that number because she generally picks 13. Okay, I don't see any double numbers, so everybody's got Gerald. 47, Gerald. That's a little over 35 of the tops. So okay, Carrie's got 20. I don't see. Lucky Star's got 21. Okay, all right. Well, I'm seeing, okay, I'm not seeing any doubles. So what number are you picking there, Mr. Nickel?
Oh, you want to say like my copper bar?
Good Lord, what is that? Is that about 10 pounds?
6 pounds, 4 ounces, 4.2 ounces. 6 pounds, 4.2 ounces.
What's that other set you got underneath that? It looks like a foreign set.
Oh, yeah, that's the set I showed the other day. I did a video on what my top picks for each medal was, what I like to get when I get the medal. I got this really. I took the mirror out, but this is sterling silver here. I got that for a really good price.
Now, if that mirror was in there, I'd want that.
And this is sterling. I can pop it back in. This is sterling silver. So I get that.
Email me what you want for that with the mirror. I want the mirror in it. I'd like to have that. I think that looks good.
I think all this, I got probably about the equivalent of around probably $4, $4.50 an ounce of silver.
Nice.
Of course, it's sterling. All right.
Right.
Here it is.
All right.
3, because the Cowboys beat the Eagles by 3.
All right, 3. All right, let's go up here and see who picked 3 or the closest to 3 without going over. So let's see here.
Silver Shelby had 2.
Yep, I see 2. Did anybody get 3?
That's what looks on the bottom. But
Think so.
I think what they did is probably melt pennies and made this bar out of it.
Is that right? Wow, that's a big ass bar.
I got this for under spot at the time.
Cool.
I think it was like $3 a pound copper when I bought this, or $2 something.
Well, you know what? I can't see. I think Silver Shelby won it because there's no 3s out there, and he is the only one that got it without going over. So, Silver Shelby, let me give you my email and give me your address.
Congratulations, Silver Shelby.
Thank you there, JM. There you go. Okay, there you go. Lucky said 3. Barbara said 3. Oh, look. Number 3. All right, hold on here. Lucky said 3. Hang on here. Let me go back up and see.
Yeah, that was after the stop. They're
okay.
fooling around. They're having fun.
Oh, they're messing with me. Okay. thank you. Still go one for the cow. Hey, that's good, Dennis. I appreciate that. That's good. There you go. You better get someone. Okay, there you go. All right, then send me your email there, Silver Shelby, and so I can send that to you.
The prize, Barbara, was a little silver bar and a little gold bar.
Can't go wrong with that. So now, Rocky, you showed Proof Silver Eagle earlier. Is that for your 1,000 subscriber giveaway?
That's what I'm thinking about, is doing something like this. Do you know what that is? That is a silver eagle that is 70, MS 70, and they are S mint marked, and so they're up there. You have to look on eBay and see what they are. And so I'm thinking about giving this away for my 1,000 subscribers.
And that's a type 1? Type 1?
It's a type 2.
Okay.
Yeah, it's a type 2. It's a 2025, and it's a 2025 silver, and it's a decam 70. So let's just say that they're over $200 in the 70. Wow. So I'm thinking about giving that away for my 1,000 subscribers. So I would appreciate, and then I'm going to have 2 more prizes. I'm going to have 3 prizes. I want the 95. Beto, I do too. That is a really hard coin to come up with. They didn't make that many of them. So yes, I agree with you. So.
Well, that's definitely a very, very cool giveaway.
Well, thank you. I was thinking, and plus it's silver, plus it's graded, and it makes, and so I will probably do like a 1 gram for second prize of gold, and so gold for get a 1 gram, but gold, and third prize I haven't decided yet, so we'll do it good. So
I'll show you what my 1,000 sub giveaway is. You ready?
I'm ready.
Handful of wooden nickels.
There you go. This is what you want. There you go.
Now I've been trying to work with 79, but I was thinking also that a 1,000 subscriber could get a date with 79. Now, does 79 agree with that? Let's see if she'll go along with that.
I know she used to charge 1 ounce gold to make an appearance.
Yep.
I think now that's up to 2.
I think so too.
I don't want any subs. She said she doesn't want any subs.
Matt Wing says a good third prize would be a pack of frozen hot dogs.
You know what? That's not a bad idea to come up with. I'll think of something, but I think that for a 1,000 sub, unsub you, huh? 79 wants to be unsubbed. Oh Lord. Oh, I love you, 79. You're a hoot, So we can do something like that. But whoa, what do you got there? 30-06?
No, these are 22 mags.
22 mags. Holy world! Those will bring good money because those are hard to get.
I got these. I got 20 of them for $5.
Oh Lordy, that's a good deal.
Yeah, and it got the little case to come in. I've got the top put in there. And I got, How about these? These come in handy too. If crap hits the fan and you want to go hunting and, you don't want to make any sound,
CO2.
give your
CO2. Yeah,
I got a whole box of these. There was 15 of them. I got that for $5. That's not a bad price either.
Wow. You might want to double check and make sure that they're actually full and not empty.
Oh, yeah.
Yeah, exactly.
They've been punctured.
Very cool. That's a great deal. Well done, Nickel. Listen, Rocky, I'm
That
going to
guy
take
says
off.
don't get your channel banned. So, all right. Well, JM, thank you so much for coming up and being with me tonight. I appreciate it.
Have a good
And
week, everyone.
Nickel, thank you for coming up. I think I'm going to call it quits for tonight. And everybody, I would like to hit that like button and love button before you go. And email me, Silver Shelby, and I appreciate it. Thank you very much, and we'll get those to you.
He's whiffing them. Can you do that with those CO2s? What they make you high or something?
I don't know.
I didn't know people did that kind of stuff.
Really?
He said something about I'm whiffing them. So I guess I would think if you puncture it, you would get
all the air out of it.
Yeah. So
I don't know about that. So I'll have to check into that. So, well, I'm going to say good night. Good night, everybody. 79, JM, Lucky Star, Gerald, Jackknife, JM, Dean, thank you for coming. Barbara, thank you so much for coming, Barbara. It's a pleasure. And Reboot, thank you all. And thank you. I'm going to call it good night. And y'all take
everybody.
care.
Happy
good night,
Thanksgiving.
everybody, and thank you for coming.
What are you going to do for Thanksgiving? You know yet?
I have. I'm going to go over a friend's house to have dinner, and they are going to actually invited me out. I got to work, so I'll go over after work and have Thanksgiving.
That sounds good.
Yeah, she's a great cook too. I tried to get 79 to cook me dinner, but she told me to forget it. So
you got that frequent flyer arrangement. You could just fly out there.
Yeah, I could. I could come and fly, and she could cook me dinner. But she ain't going for it. So we'll see you later. Y'all take care, and thank you so much.
See everybody.